Hey, how's it going, everyone? Mark back again with another video, number 21, and it has been a while since I made my last video. Lots of things going on. School has started again, so I'm busy with that. Some other things going on that have kind of kept me from making another video, but got some time to do one, so I'm going to put one together here. This one's going to be a care package video that my good buddy Matt from Virginia, Passion for Cards, sent. We've been communicating back and forth, and I've been able to help him out a little bit, and he asked how he could help me out, and I shot a few things his way, and he hooked me up with some really nice vintage, and I'm going to share next. So most of you that have seen my videos know that I've finished my 68 Topps baseball set, and now I've got I've started some others. I've got several starter sets of various years, and it's, you know, time to kind of focus on a couple. So I've been picking up some cards from the years 58, 60, and 65 for baseball, and Matt was able to hook me up with some really nice 58 singles. So we'll start with number 139, George Brunette of the Kansas City A's. Okay, all of these cards that Matt sent were just outstanding. Probably way better condition than what I've got to start with, and I've only have, I suppose, maybe 50, 60 cards so far, so for him to help me out was pretty outstanding. From the Pittsburgh Pirates, number 392, Benny Daniels. Really like the look of the 58s. 68 is my favorite of all time, but just really cool how the different colors pop on these 58s. You know, we got the yellow background, the blue nameplate, and the logo, and just the red letters for the names. It's pretty cool. So Benny Daniels is the second one he sent, and then 395, Willard Nixon of the Red Sox. Really neat. Number 411, Tony Taylor of the Chicago Cubs with the old school Cubs logo, which is really cool. Number 415, Bob Bowman for the Phillies. Nice action shot there. Number 423, Phil Clark of the Cardinals. Number 426, Johnny O'Brien of the Pirates. Again, for some reason, the Pirates just stand out because of that yellow background. 432, John Powers of the Pirates. And I think one of the other things I like about the vintage is, you know, I like them to not be all creased up and such, but if you notice on his hat a little bit, it's some scuffing from, you know, just being an old vintage card. I just think that's kind of cool. Number 433, Pancho Herrera of the Phillies. The White Rat, number 438, Whitey Herzog. Played for the Senators. Later became the manager of not only the Royals, but the Cardinals, who, by the way, my beloved Twins beat in the '87 World Series. Another card, number 455, Hal Griggs of the Senators. Number 465, and I'll probably get the name wrong, played for the Orioles, Arnie Portocarrero. We'll try that and see if that's the right name. Who knows? And the last card, my good friend Matt from Virginia, Passion for Cards, sent was number 469, pitcher for the Cleveland Indians, Don Ferraris. I think is how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. So there you go. There's a care package. 13 beautiful 1958 cards from Matt. Again, thank you, Matt. Definitely appreciate it. I look forward to sending some more things your way in the near future. Another set that I've been working on is the late 70s, 77, 78 Topps basketball. I did pick up two really nice sharp cards. Number 43, Don Ford of the Lakers. And also number 50 for the 76ers, George McGinnis. Was able to snag those two. I know I'm down to about 8 cards from that set now, and I know that the Robert Parrish rookie and the Dr. J are 2 that I need, so I'll be on the lookout for those. Another set that I'm working on is the 1960 Topps set, and I was scrolling through eBay one night, and the seller Greg Morris Cards had some 1960s that were on the auction block. He was breaking up a set, and I noticed that several cards did not have bids at 79 cents. And for the condition that they're in, I could not pass it up, so I threw some bids out there, and I wound up with a few. So I do not believe I have these, I guess, in order, but which is not a big deal. But I was able to be successful on quite a few of the auctions. So starting with number 218, he was the manager for St. Louis at the time, Solly Hemus. Card 263 was a catcher for the Cardinals, Daryl Johnson. And just looking at those cards, I mean, they are in outstanding condition. Clean images, no scuffs for the most part, just outstanding cards. And I would imagine on average they're about $1 a piece. So I was really happy to add these to the 60 set that I'm building. Number 271, Julio Becerra, who was a Twin also. And then we've got number 308, who played for the KC Athletics, Dick Hall. And then we've got number 336 for the Red Sox, Ike DeLock. Again, really nice centering and color on these. Then we've got 364, Paul Foytak, pitcher for the Tigers. And 368, Darryl Spencer, shortstop for the Cardinals. Number 371, Bud Byerly of the San Francisco Giants. .382, Ted Bousfield of the Red Sox. Number 397, Don Blasingame, second baseman for the Giants. And the last four cards from the 1960 set I picked up. Number 419 for the Cardinals, George Crowe, first baseman. Number 471, Ned Garver, pitcher for the KC Athletics. Number 473, Al Cicotte, maybe? Not quite sure how to say the name, for the Indians. And then the last 1960 Topps, number 492, pitcher for the Cardinals, Larry Jackson. So there are some really nice 1960 Topps that I will be putting in the binder. Always nice to pick up really nice commons for, on average, about $1. If you have not purchased from Greg Morris Cards, outstanding customer service, packaged well. great scans online. Just a really, really great deal if you can get them. Okay. Then the last, I should say also, there was also a 1962 set that he was selling at the same time. And I did a few upgrades on my Twins team set. Again, for about the same price. So number 166, Don Lee. Number 230, Camilo Pascual. Number 346, Jack Kralik, left-handed pitcher for the Twins. And the last Twin I picked up is number 386, Don Mincher. So I will be, I'm slowly upgrading my Twins team set from the 60s, and that one, those just happened to pop up and worked out to get them for a great price also, for right around that $1 a piece. The last two cards I've got to share, one I've had for a while. I just haven't kind of been working on that set. 1955 Bowman. This card I've had for quite a while, picked up at a show. Card number 103, Eddie Matthews. 54 and 55 Bowmans are some of the nicest vintage looking sets that I can think of. Affordable, in my opinion. I know the 55 Bowmans with the umpire cards can get a little expensive on average, just because there's quite a few of them, and a lot of them, from what I gather in talking with other collectors, is that some people didn't keep those because they were umpires. They didn't care. So when you do find them and you can get them for a decent price, you got to pick them up. So I'll be on the look for those. But my 55 Bowman set is pretty consistent with, you know, rough corners a little bit. I'm trying to stay away from creases if possible, but very happy to put that set together also. And the last one is, you know, one that is kind of like a holy grail, I guess, but 55 Mantle. Now with this one, I know it's hard to see, but there is a bend that runs about 1.5 inches or so on the right-hand side. I don't know if you can really see it or not, but it's there. Maybe if I take it out, maybe it's easier to see that way. Maybe not, I'm not sure. But you can see it, it's up in this corner here. Overall, I would imagine that if I were to grade it, I would hope to get maybe a 2. I don't know if it'll get a 3 or not. I'm not that great on grading, so it is one that I'm going to send in at some point, just because I'd like to have that one in a slab. And as Mike down in Texas Baseball Collector says, vintage looks beautiful in slabs, and I would agree. So like I said, it's been a while since I made a video, but I thought I'd share some goodies. Again, a big thanks to Matt in Virginia, Passion for Cards, for hooking me up with some 58s. And until next time, thanks for watching. Have a good one.